Walter is possibly one of the most evil and best characters ever written for television. Charles Manson is one of the most evil persons ever to grace the earth. What was it like meeting Charles Manson at the Spawn Ranch before
You didn't know that,
the
did you?
Tate and La Bianca murders?
Well, I must clarify this, and I didn't actually meet Charles Manson, but I was as close as I am to you to Charles Manson. Yeah. Where I grew up in the San Fernando Valley, there's a little area called Santa Susana Pass that goes from one valley to another. And in the middle of this pass was the Spawn Ranch where they rented horses. We'd go horseback riding. And this is a couple years, probably a year and a half, 2 years before the murders. And we were renting horses, my cousin and I was about 11 or 12, and we went going horseback riding. And we were renting our horses from this old guy who turned out to be Spawn himself. And this young guy, bearded guy, comes in, "Charlie's on the hill, Charlie's on the hill!" And we're jumping, and like, what? And about a dozen people jumped on horses and galloped away. Wow, geez, who's Charlie? What's it? Oh, never mind, that's all right, that's all right. Gave us our horses that are, very slow and clop along. And we got on our horses and we go to the one direction that everybody goes, and we're going. And then about half an hour later, we see this trail of horses coming back. And we're crossing each other, about this far from each other, on a small path. And everyone is, just walking and kind of guiding through. About in the middle of the pack was a guy holding the reins of the horse behind him. And on that horse behind him was this little bearded guy with big dark eyes and wild hair, and his eyes were wide. And he was just riding like this. And just crazy. And I couldn't take my eyes off him. My cousin and I are slowly passing by, and we're looking at him. He didn't look at us, but we're like, what? And we're deducing, must be Charlie, my cousin says. Yeah, must be Charlie. Flash forward to a year later, and we hear the murders, and they're going to Spawn Ranch. They found it's Charlie Manson. My cousin calls me up, "Oh my God!" And it was like, that's the guy. We saw the picture in the paper, and it's like, that's him, that's the guy. Oh man, it's like, why on that day was it okay, and it's creepy. It's creepy. But that was my brush with Charlie Manson. I call him Charlie.